Hey everybody, hope your day is going well. We are back with Sonata Arctica, larger than life. And this was a request by Arctic Cloudberry. Thank you so much for this request and donation. I do have to say, this is a little bit over the time limit that I've set now as guidelines for requests in the future. Now it's 8 minutes because people were sending me 20-minute videos, 40-minute videos. Like, I had to be mindful of my time, especially now that the volume, the demand has tripled in the past few months. And to be able to keep up, I had to raise the barriers of entry and tighten them up, make them a bit larger, not larger than life, but a little bit larger, and to protect my own mental health and make sure I don't burn out as well, man. So thanks for understanding. Thank you for your support. I mean, you know, it's because of you that I'm able to do this. Don't get me wrong, but still, I do need to, you know, sometimes be a little bit stricter too, just or else I'm gonna go crazy. Let's jump into this one. I am looking forward to it because I have seen this one in the comments before, so I know that people wanted me to react to this. So, larger than life. Already a great title, so let's jump in, man. Sonata, here we go.
I climb up on the stage, wearing an old man's face. I've said those words 1,000 times. I memorized the lines of Perry the Prince and Friar. I might one day play them too. To get here took its time. I forgot to make a life between the scripted ones I knew. When admiration grew, I was only loved by few. My true love and passion, everyone knew.
Oh, wait a second, Tony, before you go into that. Oh, the beginning of the beginning of the song, the music sounded really like almost Disney style. Like, that's why I did this. I saw the first line, to climb up on stage, and I said, hey, let me take a bow. And it's actually about an actor. Ooh. But it really felt that it's almost like I'm here, you know, that type of music, but now it's changing. And I love how he started off with the gentle singing, man. Tony, dude. This guy, man, he can write, he can sing, write melodies. Leave a bit for us, will you? Come on, leave a bit of talent. Just drop it on the floor, walk away, and I'm going to pick it up when you're out of sight. Yeah, saying the words 1,000 times, you know, memorize the lines of Paris, the Prince, the Friar, you know, all these references to plays, and then Hamlet and is that Tone? Is that other band members that are singing that? It's like traveling, and he did Hamlet in Lapland, King Lear in Vienna, then Venice, Othello, Madrid, I'm Henry. I like that. The line I really loved was I forgot to make a life between the scripted ones I knew. Ooh, so almost dedicating your life to the craft, but forgetting to live actual life. Just playing characters and pretend. And that's also like a metaphor sometimes for life. We get busy with our careers and all the, quote unquote obligations we have in this modern society and forget to stop and smell the roses, if so to speak. Okay. Yeah. Dude, this band is so. I was about to swear, but YouTube won't allow me. But this band is so fucking good. Ooh. Whoa, hey, musically, this one is all over the place. I didn't know you could change like styles in one song. But if you have a 10-minute song, why not? Is he allowed to do that? Can you do that? Change. I'm joking. Yeah, but really, it is like different types of plays we're getting. We're getting a musical. We're getting, Shakespeare. We're getting the different deliveries in his voice, which is so creative, man. We're getting all different types of performances in a song that's about acting and performance. Ooh, I like that. Like he got all dramatic, then he got more into the poppy musical thing. I like that, man. He got a little bit more modern with it. Yeah, that's fire. And then there was a great line in there. But the one palace I won't grow up in, just so he talked about being a Peter Pan, not wanting to grow up. So this is also a metaphor for life, man, and keeping up a facade sometimes and living in vanities and materialistic stuff, and then realizing that, oh, this is not what life is about. And also at the same time about an actor who went full method on his career and forgot to live life. But the one palace I won't grow up in, staged a broken leg deep in my grave. So what did they say when you go up on stage? Break a leg, right? Staged a broken leg deep in my grave. Oh, that's fire. And when life becomes a play and I don't know the role I'm cast, is again like that search for yourself, the search for meaning, the search for identity. Who are you now that you finally figured out that the stuff you've been doing is not really, it doesn't matter. Does anything matter though? Yo, don't get all existential on me, Saeed. Calm down. This is just a YouTube video. Build myself a wall to cry on, to hide in plain view. Ooh. Like, can you imagine just being an actor and you crying in public and everybody's looking at you like, yeah. Guys, I'm broken inside. I'm not playing here, but nobody's helping. They're just clapping. They're just clapping because you're so good, but you're crying for real. Ooh. That's what I was seeing. Wow. Okay. And the meaning of the fame is getting lesser by the day for me somehow. Yeah, man. Diminishing returns on this fame thing. Oof. and my friends and have now families, they moving on, and I'm here, just standing on stage. I got nothing of value really in the story, right? Not everybody has to have a family. Damn, this is good.
Half a century of voting given vanity is my now wise when I've learned all the traits of a hero now cries. Ageless mask fades to true life. Face the mortal grace. I live the role I played, alone in a golden cage. Life is what we make of it sometimes, sometimes we just want to play. So don't take life so seriously. They all have fun in misery.
Hey.
I climbed up.
Yo, before I started this channel, I had no idea. Period. I had no idea. I mean, about metal and just this melodic music, that we would associate with other genres, that they could be fused together in this way. And I really discovered this, with Nightwish and Sonata and some others too. Like, that's really, really cool. And it works, man. I never knew this. I saw this interview with Tony where he called it melodic metal, that he prefers that type of style. And I've heard it called symphonic metal. Maybe that's something else with the orchestra, maybe. But this is really an experience. I love that. The music is taking you on a journey, just even without lyrics. And you guys know that I love lyrics, but just that piece there I like that a lot. It takes you to that stage. It takes you to that role that we sometimes play. We keep up masks. We keep up a facade. It's exhaustive in life sometimes to protect ourselves, because we don't really want to show our true selves, because in case people bash it, then, we're not really hurt. Or sometimes we do it because we just, want to pretend to be better than we are, or whatever it may be. It's human. Or sometimes you wear a mask when you go out with friends, or, when you go to your parents or somewhere else. I definitely have experience with that when I was a kid, being from divorced parents and being somebody else here and somebody else there. And I was on the streets, and then I had to be a good boy. And then, it's freaking exhausting. And then the older you get, then the facade can crumble, right? And then you're cast in that role of life, and you don't know what to play, like he said before. So I love this story of the actor, but also it's analogous to life. That's great, great writing. Combine it with this music, man. Woo! Woo. I'm gonna keep going, keep exploring Sonata Arctica. It's not gonna be my final bow around this time. Yo, hey, we're sticking in with the theme here, guys. Come on.
I climb down from the stage, remove the young man's face, and underneath reveal a sage. Young man, you play my role, breathe life into that soul, prepare to live 1,000 lives.
Ooh.
Now when you think it's all over, you find love. A flower starts to bloom, a chapter starts anew, the greatest moment in life. Mirrors still eyes, time is cruel, silent, landslide. Built you up within, destroys the shell you're in, and everything will fall into place. Life becomes a play, and you don't know the role the cat. It's so wrong, but you cannot escape before the curtain call. One last time,
Dude.
build yourself a wall to cry on for anybody. You will fall deeper in the role you wrote in the drunken age. It seems with Shakespeare with thee. Stage, film, and television, 24/7 on the scene. Nightclubs, cabarets, spotlights never turn away now. The meaning of the fame is getting lesser by the day for me somehow. I lived half a century abiding deep in vanity. Am I now wise when I've learned all the traits of a fool?
I enjoyed that a lot. Wow. Just the contrast between this type of melodic music, almost reminiscent of the Disney movies I grew up in, not grew up in, maybe in my head, grew up with. And then add, the metal elements into it, man, I never knew that I would enjoy that as much as I do. So yeah, this was really one of the discoveries for me on the channel. This band in particular, but just and a lesson in keeping an open mind and be amazed by things you would otherwise be dismissive of, or not even give a chance, really. So yeah, awesome stuff. And here in the last lines, climbing down from the stage, remove the young man's face. He's younger. Oh, his younger self. You remove it underneath, reveal a sage because you gain some wisdom over the years. Breathe life into that soul, prepared to live 1,000 lives. That's great too. As an actor, you can live other people's lives, as far as that's possible. I have this quote right here behind the camera above my bookshelves. A reader lives 1,000 lives. That's not the full quote, but I just like that part. I think the last part is the one who doesn't read only lives once. It's from George R. R. Martin in his famous series that is uncompleted. George, please give us the books. So yeah, I love that line. It made me think of that. Prepared to live 1,000 lives. And then I talked about that facade before, and he actually says it here differently. Mirror still lies, time is cruel, silent landslide builds you up within, destroys the shell you're in. The shell being the facade, the vanity, the vain, being vain, but then everything will fall into place. Because earlier in that part, in that stanza, he talked about, he thinks it's all over, but then you find love, a flower starts to bloom, a chapter starts anew. So you never know what's around the corner in life. Beautiful to add that there at the end. And that tells me you can be surprised at any age, and life can come at you in unexpected ways, later in life as well. And just be open, as I talked about. So, yeah, man, that's an amazing line to put in there. Love this. It's like calling it a song is almost like, nah, this is more than a song. It's a larger than life. The title, it is an experience. It is like a roller coaster in a theme park. Yeah, man, everything worked for me in this one. Personally, I like it. I love it, actually. So thank you for this one. Thank you for spending some time with me. I appreciate you. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.